just keeps going.
Yeah. That is by far my favorite thing about these Z1 turbos. All the other ones, the factory style ones, they just fall off up in the higher RPM range, and these ones, they just keep on going and going.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick from Soho Motorsports, and today we're going to discuss Devon's 2017 Infiniti Q60 all-wheel drive model, Z1 turbos, pump gas. Let's talk about it. As we start to do a number of these Z1 upgraded turbo installs, I start to fall more and more in love with them just because of the power band and how simple they are to install. I mean, it's a great product. I'm not getting paid to say any of this. I'm just telling you guys it's off of my experience and based off what we're seeing. So let's talk about this particular vehicle here. So this is Devon's 2017 Infiniti Q60. It is an all-wheel drive. As you can tell, he's got the custom paint job on it. The car looks great. It's an immaculate vehicle, white interior inside of it. It came to us pretty much stock. It had the set of intakes on there, no tune or anything. So this is what we did. We basically installed the new Z1 VRX 70B turbos. So those are the upgraded ball bearing turbos that Z1 has just released now for the Infiniti Q50 and Q60 platform. Along with the turbos, the other items that we included or installed are going to be the AMS heat exchanger, the AMS full downpipes, and he also had the MBRP 3-inch catback exhaust already on the vehicle. So that was nice to have the exhaust system pretty much opened up to allow us to maximize the kind of power that we can put down on this vehicle with the upgraded turbos. Along with doing those other components, he also had the Z1 blow-off valves on the car. So it's pretty much a complete set. This is what you would call basically a full bolt-on Q60 if it were to come in, but it has the upgraded turbos. Now, let's talk about why you want to do Z1 turbos. The stock turbos are great. They come in, they hit hard, they make great torque, however they fall off. So what a lot of people do is they'll basically upgrade the turbos, or they'll go E85 to allow the top end of the power band to increase. Because on a stock turbo Q, what you tend to see is they'll come in, they'll hold, and then they'll fall off after 5,500 RPM or 5,000 RPM. Now, why is that? It is a small turbo, so these things are gonna come in and they're gonna hit hard and they're gonna fall off. They just don't have the room to allow them to make power on the top end. So what guys will do is they'll do either an E30 blend or they'll go full E85 and allow you to pick up over 40 to 50 wheel on the top end and have that power band that you're looking like you're going to have when you do the upgraded Z1 turbos. Or guys basically say, you know what? I just wanna do the Z1 turbos. Some of them have failures on their turbos. That's why they upgrade the turbos. So if the motor is healthy and you want to do them, do the Z1 turbos. Let's talk about what kind of power this vehicle put down. So this vehicle, like I said, it is still on pump gas. So the only other upgrade that we did on this setup, including the other upgrades as far as fueling, is we installed a low pressure fuel pump. So after we did that, we put it on the dyno. We started dialing in the calibration once we got it on the dyno, and the final numbers that we got on this vehicle on pump 93 at 19.1 PSI was 495 wheel horsepower and 461 foot-pounds of torque. Now, you may say, well, it's an all-wheel drive. How are you dynoing it on the rear-wheel drive? So, couple of ways you can disconnect the all-wheel drive system on the Infiniti. As many of you guys are aware, the Infiniti all-wheel drive system is not a true mechanical all-wheel drive system. It's an electronic all-wheel drive system, meaning that basically up until 25 miles an hour, what happens? All four wheels are working. Once you get over 25 miles an hour, it basically reverts to rear-wheel drive, and as you're driving, it'll compensate and adjust and make it to where it is a quote-unquote all-wheel drive vehicle. So what we do is there's a switch underneath the actual driver's side under the steering column that we basically unhook, which will allow us to dyno it in rear-wheel drive. So great power on this vehicle. Like I said, all-wheel drive. Look at the power band. I mean, it's a beautiful power band. It comes in 450-ish or so foot-pounds of torque. It holds and then it carries on the top end. So you got the best of both worlds. You got the torque coming in, staying consistent, and then you got the top end. So it's a overall great setup to put on the VRs. And so we'll go for a ride and see what we think of this. I think I'm gonna try to get Bobby on this one here. So we'll see what Bobby does when we go for a test drive on this one, see his initial reaction, and then kind of go from there. Our normal drive to Mexico here. Tesla. Wanna run it? You see he's got the white interior too. So I mean, this thing is actually pretty cool. It's got the custom paint job, white interior, paddle shifters.
Extremely clean.
Yep. 51,000 miles on it. So see what it'll do here as we come around this corner. So I mean, this car put down almost 500 wheel and 460 foot-pounds of torque on an all-wheel drive. So the all-wheel drive system is nice on these. So we'll see what it does as we crest over this hill. Good Lord. It just goes.
Yeah.
It just keeps going.
Yeah. That is by far my favorite thing about these Z1 turbos. All the other ones, the factory style ones, they just fall off up in the higher RPM range, and these ones, they just keep on going and going. I mean, to me, it's just the night and day difference with everything else out there that we've done. And the all-wheel drive system, that's just added fun because you got all that control.
Correct. This thing on E is going to be dumb.
Yeah, that would be a huge difference too.
Oh yeah. And the nice thing is, like you said, it doesn't fall off. It's just, and it stayed in the power band. As you were going through the motions, it stayed in the power band.
Yep, you shift and it's still there, they're just hammering away.
Yep.
Just shows how strong these turbos are.
Yep.
I absolutely love it. It's such a fun upgrade for these cars.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, if you're already having the common issue with these things where turbos fail on it, might as well upgrade them, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You're gonna come out less at that point.
And the car's safer at that point too.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, we're doing a little over 19 pounds on pump gas, so you get a car tuned stock, it'll do 19 and taper down to 14 just because they're small turbos. So I mean, you're still in the realm of safety at that point.
And there's not even with them being bigger turbos, it's not even a noticeable lag, because with the VR Trans and being paired, especially with this one with the all-wheel drive, it's got so many things just equipped to, take off and go.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's on regular street tires, nothing crazy, Joe. Regular street car, and so he'll definitely enjoy this one, and he'll definitely be back for E.
We hope.
100%. They always say, what? Oh man, I'm okay, I'm good. And then what? 2 months later, I need more. Or the car doesn't feel fast.
Yep.
You put it on the dyno, it's making the same exact power.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you, Devin, man.
Yes,
thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one, right?
Yep.